Howdy, folks. Howdy. Uh, so here we have this thing in Canada where there's another club that has had some members arrested for various charges. And as always, I don't know what to call this thing. Should we call it the trophy table, where they put out everything that they won? You know, all the trophies they win. And of course they start with your um your belongings that they win. There's always the table with the booty on it, like Pirates of the Caribbean. They lay out all the fresh stuff that they've taken. The cars, the gold, the jewelry, guns, ammunition, drugs, and of course the club's cut. How does the cut become part of the the trophy stash? Like, what does the cut have to do with anything? It's almost like King of the Hill. Like, they've got to take your flag, the 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 one piece of I got you. I won. I got it. I won. I got you. It's like they got to have that. So I don't know, man. Uh but anyway, we're going to look at do we call it the table of shame? Like the wall of shame? Do we call it the table of victory? The trophy table? I don't know. We'll talk about it and this story right after this brief introduction. Go nowhere, for I shall be right back. Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. And we got you guys from all over the world, so we're glad to have you here. If you like this kind of content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow, hit the notification bell. We can be found on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Oh my goodness, TikTok, all those places. Black Dragon Biker TV, your number one news source for biker news. All right, all right. So we have a little bit of biker news right here. If you guys could bring that screen up for me, I'd appreciate it. Bam. Oh no, yeah. Now bam. Bam. Okay, so we start the story with this outlaw biker gang charged for after a collaborative Ontario investigation. So first thing we have is the colors of the Outlaws Canada Motorcycle Club, and it looks like another cut, and it looks like a property of cut. And over the what I have called now the table of booty. This is what we've won. This is what we took off the streets. This is why we're in business. We want you to know that these folks are dangerous. We're going to put all their stuff, although this to me seems like a pretty paltry catch. Um, but they do have some interesting items. Is that a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle? Damn. Holy moly, a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle. They got a couple of those up there. And the 50 caliber bullets, and then of course this looks like an AR-15, some kind of 9 millimeter or 45 millimeter. That looks like one of those 50 or 100 barrel, 100 round barrels or something. Maybe we've got a machete here or something. And then all these cuts. What the hell are all these cuts for? Like, what about these are illegal that they need to be confiscated? Any more than someone would take your jeans and put your jeans up there. We got, hey, hold on now. We got Black Dragon in them, and there's their jeans. That's his orange shirt right there. Like, what sense does that make? Like, what do your jeans have to do with what crime you've committed? And like I told you guys probably yesterday, a guy pulled me over, cop pulled me over down in Henrietta County, Georgia, Henry County, rather, Georgia. And you don't want to be speeding down there, especially if you're black, because like you'll be the only one in the jail. They will take your black ass away, which mine they did take away for doing like 120 miles an hour on the road, which was wrong. But you know, the cop liked me, and he said, "Oh yeah, take your colors off and put them in your bike." Why? Because if you go in with those colors, you'll never see them again. That was horrible. That was telling, and that was horrible, and it was terrifying. But at any event, the story, get back to the story here, is they caught these guys, some of these guys. It's called Project Derailleur. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hold on, we'll try to get that together. A coalition between southwestern Ontario Police Services resulted in the seizure of 4 firearms, 4 prohibited weapons, 550 suspected opioid pills, 7 ounces of cocaine, and $11,000 cash. Nothing like what they be getting off those guys in Australia. After watching the Australia stuff, these little bitty catches and stuff, I'm not going to be impressed with these anymore. It's like watching all of the videos of forensic files and stuff. If you don't have your forensics together, you're not going to get a guilty plea from me. You're not going to get it. You're not getting a guilty verdict if you don't have your forensics together. So I'm looking at this little amount, man, looking after what they take off of those people out there in Australia. I'm not impressed. But anyway, 12 people are facing 52 charges after the collaborative drug trafficking investigation focused in southwestern Ontario, or Ontario, however you say it. The investigation, known as Project Derailleur, is that like French? Derailleur or something like that? Derailleur began late last year when Aylmer police discovered alleged outlaw biker gang members trafficking drugs in the community. Why would you want to go and do a thing like that? Project Derailleur was led by OPP's Biker Enforcement Unit, BEU, Aylmer Police, and London Police, members of the Strathroy Cardiac Police and St. Thomas Police assisted as well. According to a police statement, the investigation resulted in the seizure of 4 firearms, 4 prohibited weapons, 550 suspected opioid pills, 7 ounces of cocaine, and $11,000 in cash. The BEU executed 11 search warrants at 8 locations, including residences in the towns of Aylmer, St. Thomas, and Strathroy. Outlaw motorcycle gangs are growing at an exponential rate, explained Inspector Detective Scott Wade, head of the BEU, at a press conference at London Police Headquarters. Items seized from the investigation were on display, including 2 sniper rifles and 4 club vests. Uh, I don't know why these were part of the. Well, of course, the sniper rifles, but I just don't know why the club vests are. Maybe we can look that up. Somebody can tell us. Um, the from somebody says, "Is this the real Unk or is this the AI Unk?" You don't know anymore, do you? You just don't freaking know anymore. And I'm not going to tell you whether I'm live or Memorex. I'm just not. Look it up. Anyway, from my experience with the BEU, sniper rifles are not a normal item that we see. There's a very specific reason for that gun. For that gun, there's a specific reason, Wade says. I'd like to hope that our enforcement actions, community policing, and things we do to educate the public might slow the tide of guns in criminal hands, but that's definitely something we have to be aware and cognizant of. He also said, what we're finding is that if there's an area that has avoided street gangs, outlaw motorcycle gangs, traditional organized crime, that area is now quick to have them move into those woods. Wade also warned that larger groups such as the Outlaws or Hells Angels tend to have similar support gangs that have been expanding for years. Alleged outlaw members, then it gives their names. I never really give their names a whole lot because, like, you don't know them. But one guy was 64, one guy's 38. A probie is 57. That poor bastard. You waited a long time to get into this, and now this, huh? And alleged filthy 15 member, which is another motorcycle club. He was 40. And they were all charged with drug possession for the purpose of trafficking. And then one of the guys was charged with 5 weapons related offenses. 8 others alleged to be associates of the Outlaws biker gang are also facing various drug and gun charges. We like to say motorcycle club over here. The team behind the investigation was satisfied with the outcome, but said, there's always more to do. We're happy with the outcome. We're happy with the collaboration, but it is also causes us to be mindful that we can never rest on our laurels, says LPS Detective Inspector Chris Cherney. Now, I got to say this. Okay, I'll probably disappoint some of you guys, but honestly, just honestly speaking, you can't go for the low-hanging fruit here, my lads. I'm just saying that in Georgia where I am, he says there's only a specific reason to have these guns. Only a specific reason. Except for the fact that here in Georgia, everybody's got these. Y'all ain't got these? Are you serious? Like, everybody's got a 50 cal that can afford one. This is going to set you back at least 10 grand for the base model. The scope itself is probably 10. So, you got 15, 20 grand there. That's not really too much for the gun enthusiast. The bullets are like, I don't know, about $4.50, $5 a piece, maybe, for them big old 50 caliber bullets. Yeah, and then you get the case with the gun. Everybody's got AR-15s. I mean, that's like the gun of choice around. Everybody's got one. Are you serious? And if you can afford one, you might be able to afford 2. Having a couple of these, hanging around the crib in Atlanta is quite normal. It's this is yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, everybody's got a few boxes of these here laying around. This is what, 45 or something similar. They demonize these guns, and then this old ass, almost rusted looks like a shotgun of some kind. Everybody's got that laying by the door of your house and one laying by your bed in the back room. Ain't y'all all got these? I don't know what they do in Australia. Y'all ain't got these in Australia or something? You should have them. You guys got more folks getting shot up over there than they got men walking around on the moon. Y'all got folks getting shot up over there all the damn time. You need some of these here things, these increments of self-protection, we call them here. Tools of war. Increments of self-protection. You need these. So I think that every one of these guns these are all legal guns here. Now, I can't speak for Canada. You might not be able to have no guns in Canada. It might be one of them places like Australia where gun ownership is a no-no. And then everybody could be, all up in arms. I can't believe they have those. There's a specific reason. Yeah, shooting a mofo in his ass. That's the reason. That's the reason right there. You never know when you got to shoot a mofo in his ass. And therefore, you'll need the mofo ass increments. And that's what those are. Mofo ass increments. Y'all didn't know? Our former Australian resident Devil says, no guns there in Australia, remember? Man, I would have thought that, Devil, from all the press I've read. But all the press I've read, somebody's getting blown away by somebody with a gun. I think who doesn't have guns would be the normal citizen. Everybody else got one. Cops got one. Criminals got one. Everybody but y'all good folks got one. But, hey, listen, they're attacking them here too. Anyway, so that's my story this morning. Lesson to be learned. Well, when they saw him peddling in the community, that's when they started their year-long operation, French word that I can't say. And that resulted in 12 people facing 52 charges after a year-long drug trafficking investigation focused in southwest Ontario. And that's what happens. They be a watching. And when they see, they move because that's their job. So take care, people, and try to find different ways to make a living. Of course, no one is guilty until proven so. At least that's what they say happens here in the United States. Of course, we know that not always to be true, but for the most part, we want to believe it is. That makes sense? Gun control only affects civilians, says Jeremiah, and others don't care. It only affects, no, the others don't care because the others ain't got no gun control. Protect our earth, says Todd J, and future generations growing stronger together, family. Amen. And Devil says, keep your guns to protect your independence. And being from Australia, he would know. All right, my friends, I will see you tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. We're back on our schedule, 10-ish in the mornings, Monday through Friday. We have content every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. So make sure to continuously check your notifications or come check the channels because we're now putting out shorts 2 or 3 times a day. And we're just going to have information and stuff flowing. We're back to the MC protocol videos, and we're back to the walking and talking videos through the forest. So you might see those pop up at any time during the day. So we want to turn this into a more inclusive biker TV, Black Dragon Biker TV. So it won't just be news. We do that when we get really, really busy, which we have been over the past several months. But I'm just about finished with my newest book now, The Social Club's Bible. So when we're doing too much, we'll just be doing news. But now that my time schedule's loosened up, I was writing 16 hours a day, about 15,000 words a day. So that's all now coming to a head. as my editor is getting my edits back to me, and we're just about through with the Social Club's Bible, the first book of its kind ever in America. Yes, sir. And so we're going to be putting that out here shortly. But look for us. We got content coming all day, every day, every couple of hours or so. We're trying to at least have something up, and our news broadcast in the morning. So that's what's going on over here. Ride safe, be safe, find a way to treat somebody out there like precious pieces of irreplaceable gold. You can learn how to treat your club brothers like that. What a time you will have. A lot of times we're just in our own way. The only people stepping on our tails is ourselves. And if we could just get out of our own way and not be so mad at each other for just a little while, God only knows what we could accomplish. You guys take care. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.